Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to a brand new edition of Rave Diaries and Tower Block Tales with yours truly, Uncle Doug's in the building. As always, before we go anywhere, thank you to all the subscribers, everyone been liking, commenting on the videos, both on this playlist and on the Run Come Follow Uncle Doug's playlist, where I do the weekly video diary. But especially this one here, the community that we're building and the replies that I'm getting under the videos, like everybody's personal stories connected to the videos or the memorabilia or their own version of a similar thing, mate. I'm loving it. I reply to them all. I love reading them. I love seeing you all talking to each other about shared moments and stuff. It's wicked, 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 wicked. So thank you all. Right, today, going to say a little, I mean, it's not different. It's a magazine. We've done magazines before. But the difference with this one is this is a magazine from Orlando, Florida, US of A, called Junglized. Now, I'm assuming that I must have got this out of Boogie Times. I don't actually remember for sure, but I'm saying that because most of this mag is kind of centered around Boogie Times, Suburban Bay. I mean, there's other stuff in there. There's other labels and bits and bobs, but there is quite a heavy slant towards anything to do with Boogie Times and Suburban Base, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's just because Winston Runtings is on the front that I've just always assumed that. But anyway, as always, at the end of this video, I'll photograph every page and you guys can have a read through it yourselves, but we'll have a flick through it for now. I haven't actually looked through this properly, so we're going to do this together. All right? You happy? Good. Right, it's Junglized Info Zine, Worldwide Jungle Vibe. We're back again. Inside this issue, Runtings Come Easy, Jungle USA, reviews, sub-bass and UK updates and more. America's jungle music information guide. So I'll show you that there. So you can have a quick look at it. But like I say, I won't show you every page up like in depth because I'll put the photos up at the end. So basically the intro, as always, on the inside cover for these magazines. They're saying about thank you for reading and you know, being a part of the community, and also saying it costs a lot of money to print these kind of things, so they're apologising for not being as regular as they would like to be, albeit only issue number 3. So that's the intro. Page number 2, or number 3, sorry, is an interview with Mr. Winston Runtings. Yeah, a lot of you guys would know already. One of the original Boogie Time sub-bass crew in there from day one, working behind the counter. Ended up being one of the producers that made some of the good tunes on Suburban Bass as well. So there's an interview with him now, which is quite funny. When I look through these interviews, I mean, I'm looking through it now while I'm talking to you. I love picking up on people's thoughts and feelings at the time. And it's not so you can pick a hole in them years down the line. It's just, obviously we all had different thoughts and feelings. We was younger and we didn't know what was to come, and we could only predict the future. And now we can look back and say, oh, of course it wasn't like that. But a lot of us thought differently in them times, and that's the beauty of reading. I mean, I haven't read through this, so I'm not saying Winston particularly. I'm just saying, when you read these interviews that are snapshots of a moment in time, that's what fascinates me the most. It really does. What people think is going to happen, what they think of the scene at that time. You know, it's mad because sometimes people's biggest fears of what the scene was to become has been the scene's biggest, you know, achievements. And sometimes people's biggest sort of like what they think is going to happen, what they think is going to be the next big thing, are things that none of us even remember now. So, yeah, anyway, so yeah, interview with Winston. Got UK Buzz, Urban Gorilla, brand new label profile, which was, Urban Gorilla was like a subsidiary of Labello Blanco. With Jimmy and Andy and all the guys over there. So there's a little bit about that, a bit about lifting spirits, a bit about Philly Blunt as well. Labello Blanco, get a little name check there. UK Buzz, the complete lowdown on record label happenings in the jungle homeland. So there's a little bit about everyone here: Moving Shadows, Sub Bass, Unity Records, Subversive Records, IQ Records, Frontline Records, V Recordings, and then a special report, Jungle USA style, talking about who's releasing stuff out in America and how it's doing. Kicking Records get a mention there as well. Then we've got record reviews. So, and when this come out, you had Rude and Deadly Mashed Them Down, Jacko Wicked Every Time, Rough Cut River Niger remix, Fire in Line remix on Dropping Science. You had Runtings and Lifting Spirits, Come Easy, Papa Lover, General Degree. So it's that era there. Easy, Daddy Breaks, what a tune. And it's got 2 jungle charts. Look, one now, section 5, and then you got the other side there, Suburban Bass. Boogie Times, number 1, Killer Sound, Johnny Jungle. Number 2, Come Easy. Number 3, Squeeze, DJ Ash and Big Vern. Then over in section 5, number 1 was the MA2 remix. Number 2 was Enchanted Crust remix. Number 3, Ronnie Size Fashion. I'll put these up so you can see the charts and have a read through the reviews for yourselves as well. Then you got a piece about Jungle in Florida, talking about all the DJs that are out there, AK 1200, all the guys that were doing their things on the Florida scene at that time, what raves are forthcoming. Then there's a bit about Jungle in Chicago as well at that time. There's a rave on there, Jungle, February 11th, 1995. 95 Brockout, Kings of the Jungle, Dexterous and Rude Boy Keith. Look at that there, look, can you see that there? So that was a little Jungle rave in Chicago, 1995, and then an advert for a record shop there. Jungle in New York, talking about the same sort of stuff, what's popping out there in New York at that time. And then on this side, Jungle in Washington, DC. So it's like they've picked 4 states, 4 states, New York, Washington, Chicago and Florida, to tell you what's going on in the scene and what parties are coming up and who's doing what and all of that. So that's a nice little read, especially if you're American and you want to look back on your history of oh mate, that's mad, I've just turned the page over and there's a picture of Randall looking at me. Randall revs the crowd in Toronto at Lost in the Jungle 3. Look at that there, look. 1995, legendary, RIP, Toronto. Randall revs the crowd in Toronto, Lost in the Jungle 3. Bless. And then it's mixtapes for sale next to the Randall picture. Volume 1, Aku 1995, blah, 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 blah. Money order to Junglized address. Right, so you could send money to Junglized if you was in America, and they would send you the latest mixtapes that these guys have done. DJ Jeffrey, DJ Slant, DJ Dread, Cole K, the Hard Science Crew and AK 1200. The latest mixer they've done, so you could pick up on what the tracks were coming out if you was in America. Love that, man, love that. And then there's a load of shouts under here to a load of the UK crew. Danny Dollars, or Danny Donnelly, but it says Danny Dollars. Winston Ash, Rob Playford, Andrea Unity, Jimmy, Andy C. Amp Miles, Pascal Clayton, Soul Swinger, Lisa Davis, Sound of the Underground. Loads, there's a bag of shouts there as well. And then there's an advert for Drum and Bass Selection, part 4. And then there's a little thing here which is like, so it could be sent to whoever. I'm guessing if you were sending them around America or back to the UK, then that was the best way. So yeah, it's a bit of a different kind of magazine vibe to what we usually do in a day, but it just goes to show you that even back as far as 1995, Jungle had made its impression, not just in a small way in certain states, there was vibes in, you know what I mean, in and across America. To the point where they even had fanzine magazines coming out trying to sort of like promote what everyone was doing, both in the UK and in the USA. So whoever it was, let's see if we can find out. I don't know who it was behind this. It says DJ Jeffy here. So if you are the guy that was behind this fanzine magazine, big up yourself. To all the Junglized crew, big up yourselves. And to whoever got these over to the UK so that we could all grab at least one of them, big up yourselves. Yeah, if you've got any more information on this, I don't know how many viewers I've got from America watching these at the moment, but if you're one of them and you know anything more about this magazine, or I guess Donnelly or Danny Donnelly or any of you guys, I know Ash watches these, I think Winston might watch these as well. I'm going to tag you guys anyway, so if you can tell us any more underneath in the comments on the YouTube page, that would be wicked. But for now, big up all the Junglized crew, and thank you to you guys for watching another episode of Rave, Diaries and Tower Block Tales. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, do not forget to tell your friends what we're doing. You know, all the guys you would have raved with, anyone who's got an interest in this kind of stuff, whether it be the old hardcore early 90s, the jungle of the mid 90s, the garage and the grime and the dubstep, and all the things that I'm trying to sort of talk about and highlight through these episodes on this playlist on my channel. I got lost there, didn't I? Overcomplicating it like usual, though. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Spread the word and get involved in the comments underneath. And the more stories that we get in, the more truths are told. And that's important. You know what I mean? Telling the truth about these moments are all very important, because one day none of us will be here to tell the truths of these moments, and we don't want other people telling our stories. Your stories are as important as mine. I've just got a little bit of a platform to tell you like these things. But underneath, them comments live forever with the videos. So yeah, make sure you comment underneath if you've got anything to add to any of these Rave Diaries episodes. All right, peace and love to you all, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon. Yeah, we out of here.